differences in all of college football. Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, home to the Tigers since 1945. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the SMU Mustangs taking on the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So SMU's offense will get first crack at it today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And the Mustangs are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The short hands, it's Maryland. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harden. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Looking to throw again. He's got the back in the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, SMU. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Clemson's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Under fire! That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
The throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Here's the handoff. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw, it's Jennings. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in, it's Maryland. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
SMU 14, Clemson 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man, it's Moore. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And they'll get enough for the 1st down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the 1st quarter.
And that is another 1st down for the offense.
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Use the play fake, now to throw. gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Klubnik. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Complete on the comeback. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. Gonna look downfield again. It's complete to the left. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on first and goal. Looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
That's caught. It's Harden. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The short hands, it's Singleton. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
And the Mustangs are on the move. Finding an escape route. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Looking to get it in, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, SMU!
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle.
SMU 21, Clemson 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Klubnik. hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play, clock running. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the catch. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Randall. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Not enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Wants to throw again. Looking to take a shot. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in this...
Breaks into the open. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson.
So nice to have the run game. So nice to trust in it. So nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
Clemson, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Got it in the middle, it's Harden. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll go to the air on third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Knight. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. And the Mustangs will snap it on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Brinson. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go to the air on second and short. Grab near the marker. It's Knight. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, SMU.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. Time to see how things play out the rest of the way as we send it back to our guys in Death Valley.
And And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Clemson jumps to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football.
Turning it on! Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Takes a handoff. It's Randall. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Catch in the middle. It's Harden. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Singleton. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
On target to the left. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on MT if they can stop him on third down. Pulls it in. It's Knight. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Mustangs with the 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Makes the catch. It's Harden. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. And so you got a guy who makes a play downfield like that. How anxious do you think they're going to be to continue in man coverage?
Yeah, I don't know, Reese. They're going to need a plan. They're going to maybe want to think about more zone coverage or maybe even bracketing this running back if he decides to come out of the backfield, because right now they don't seem to have an answer for him.
And the Mustangs are threatening on 1st and goal. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Looking for the goal line. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's 4th down. Looks as that they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the running back. Quick spin on the line. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Motion from the wide receiver. Might as well give it to him again. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Makes the catch. It's Randall. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They go to the ground. There he goes. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give out of the gun. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Now the play fake. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Harden. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. He leaves it with his back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Jennings. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st down. You got to keep this thing moving.
Oh, out of space. He's at the and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line getting set on second down. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Beneath the shadow of Howard's right, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Fires to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Well, that time on third and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it's in.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Off play action. Got a man. It's Maryland. And he's brought down after a nice game. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Snagged on the outside. It's Maryland.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football in.
Sprinting away. Touchdown, Mustangs. They move on top here in the 4th. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
That just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Got it behind the line. It's Randall. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Finds his man. It's Williams. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Let's go. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They just keep firing. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Runs through the tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up fourth down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Mustangs will try to run out the clock in this final minute. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Looking to the big tight end. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
A cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Breaks into the open on the left. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
That play is going to drive the head coach absolutely crazy. You've got the lead. Why are you going out of bounds? Just get down, lead the clock. The clock right now is your friend.
Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Back to throw, it's Klubnik. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play.
Takes it the other way. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Defense will use a timeout, 22 seconds remaining in the game. They'll give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. They'll send out the kicker here. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks present...
Cookie narration volume set to 100. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off. Cookie narration volume set to 100.